Hey, welcome to 150 Lionsfield Drive. If you listen to that quiet, that's because it's an incredibly private property. On one side of you, you have a neighbor an acre or so away. And on this side of you, you have continuous forest for 5 miles, an incredible walking path at the end of the driveway. There's also a large circular driveway, and the property is located at the end of a private street with a very well maintained road. That being said, it is a mountain road, and if you're frightened of steep roads or inclines, you may want to take a drive-by before committing to looking at the house. I will provide you with a winter's worth of hardwood to burn in the fireplace the first year you're here. Here's the 2-car garage, which we will go through the other way. This has been a deal breaker for some people, but it's really not a problem. This is the other unit way down under here. It only takes up about 800 square feet, and a young, hardworking couple live there, and they're rarely home, and they're wonderful people. They've been really helpful with the property, and the previous tenant would contest that. I mean, not contest that, would agree with that. They have family that live in the neighborhood. They work really hard, and they spend a lot of time on the weekends watching sports and doing things with their family. I just met them recently because every time I came to the house, they were not here, day and night. This is a pond. We can fill it up the rest of the way and get the fountain going for you if you are into that. And there's a pretty extensive, lush garden through here that could use some love. But the previous tenant was not much of a gardener. So I got to get in here and I'll clean this up a little bit. But if you enjoy gardening, there's a beautiful front garden full of all kinds of secret and exotic flowers that bloom all different types of the year. Here we are walking in to the front door. I got to kick off my shoes. The house was just professionally cleaned, $600 worth of clean. We're going to have the carpets professionally cleaned in just a day or so. Really cool modern light, which I'll show you from the top here. So you come up the stairs, and this is what you walk into. Honestly, I cannot believe this house hasn't rented yet, but it's been all about somebody's kids or some kind of tiny little things that kept people from taking it. The fireplace is actually a fireplace insert, and it works incredibly effective. And you can almost heat the house all winter just using this once you master it. Skylights, it's a very large room. Architecture is just fantastic. I'm just finishing painting this room. There's a wraparound deck. All the doors and windows that we could replace have been replaced. Take you out on the deck and show you. Wrap around here. Large deck. Goes all the way down and connects down to the garden. There's numerous fruit trees that, lucky you, have just started maturing the last couple years. Various raised beds that you can share. Look at the view. That's a view. So, let me take you through to the rest of the house. This is the dining room. Cool Edison bulb. Beautiful view from the dining room. And this view changes literally every hour. This is the kitchen. It's only 2 years old. We lovingly redesigned this kitchen. Before it had a drop ceiling, it looked like a 1980s condo, and it was didn't match the rest of the house at all. We weren't planning to leave this house, so it's not just a rental property, it's a home. Really cool light fixture here. Let's see, I get this turned on for you. It's just all these little things that make this home so exceptional for the price especially. And the reason we priced it below market is, of course, because you have that small unit underneath the house. So imagine you're doing the dishes or you're preparing dinner, and this is what you get to look at. It's a dream life, folks. Just saying. There's a triple osmosis water filter under here and a really good gas stove. There's also a secondary filter here in the refrigerator. There's tons of storage if you enjoy cooking, not only all along here, but on this side of the island, here, up there, and all along here. Built-in garbage, and yes, there's a dishwasher. Now the house is on well water, so hopefully, the reason I ask people if they've lived in the mountains before is because even though the road is really well maintained and during a storm, a tree may come down, but sometimes a tree may come down in the actual driveway because we have a huge private driveway with the circle and everything. And if a tree comes down the driveway, the neighbors aren't going to run and help us. So yes, I am more than willing to come over and take care of it. But if it's a big storm and I can't get off the summit where I live and you need to get to work, it's good for you to have your own tools to deal with that, because it'll just get done faster. But that's the perk of having the kids downstairs. Last winter, they were the ones that took care of several trees that fell during the winter. And so, you know, don't disregard the value of good neighbors. Let me get this light turned on. So this is the hallway. This is the master bedroom. There's ceiling fans in several of the rooms to push the warm air down. Tons and tons and tons of closet space. Again, there's a view out of every window. Built-in. It's a great built-in. Super deep. There's the vanity. Very nice, nice. And then the first bathroom with a tub shower, all new windows to keep it nice and warm in here. Everything you need. Okay, we're coming out of the master bedroom. We're going to tons of closet space. I used to keep my wine in here. That's for coats, vacuum cleaner, what have you, and then another linen closet. So you don't have to use the closet in the bedroom for your linens. Shot down this way of the hallway. This is the second bedroom, and it's a really cool feature. Not only do you have lots of closet space again, but drum roll please, there's a loft. So this room is almost like two rooms because you have this awesome space up here, and then you have the square footage down here of a regular bedroom. Such a great space. And it looks out into the Redwood Grove, which is super cool. Coming down to the third bedroom. Again, super high ceilings. Just an average room with high ceilings and a nice closet. We do have central heat here. Oh, but you will find you're going to want to save money and burn some wood. This is the second full bathroom with a tub and shower. And again, a little view of the garden. Pretty awesome for a rental, I have to say. And then just when you thought you saw it all, we come out to the two-car garage. Lots of storage. All of the shelving stays, though it'll be cleaned up and organized. Also, there is an emergency generator. It's brand new, it's never been used, but this is a huge perk for a rental property in the mountains. And you just have to use the manual and figure out how to run it and maintenance it properly. But if there was a big storm or we went a couple days without power, there's the luxury of that, which I think is a huge perk for a rental property. Washer and dryer. Extra dryer actually, and you share the washer and dryer with that's the only thing, shared space with the people downstairs. And then just when you saw it all, are you ready? Boom. Now seriously, can you believe that no one has rented this house yet? Where? Please tell me where you have seen something like this in a house under $5,000 in this area. We built this space as a spa room just a couple months shy of when we found another property that really caught my heart. We had a sauna in here. You can get, it's wired for a little bit higher voltage for one of those infrared saunas. And again, like just views, views, views. And this room is just wonderful. The lights change colors and it is so, it smells like new in here. It's just a very dynamic room. So that is 150 Lionsfield. Questions? No, we can't do Section 8. We're not set up for that. Number 2, garage door is brand new. Number 2, multiple leases. They're just tricky. You know, we would prefer to have no more than 2 people on a lease and no more than 3 adults living here because, you know, when you have multiple leases, if someone backs out, who takes responsibility financially? And if someone damages the property, who is going to take responsibility for those damages? It just gets too tricky with a house this quality, you know, because it's not some kind of dumpy place. We would prefer someone financially stable. We're open to a cat or a small dog, but, you know, be self-aware. Know your dog. If your dog's a big digger or really destructive, then this isn't the place for your dog. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video tour of 150 Lionsfield, and I hope that there's a quality person or a quality couple out there that's ready to live in a little paradise in the woods.